Welcome to the iProv vlog. I'm Jordan Smith, VP of Sales and Marketing with iProv. As always, I've got Patrick Laughlin, our COO. The reason I did that silly thing was we're talking about celebrating small wins today, aren't we, Pat?
We are, Joe. And speaking of small wins, this is number 45 of these. We're almost to 50.
Really?
I mean, that's worth celebrating right there, right?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that we've ever committed to anything for this long.
Yeah, I know. Now, how many things I've done 45 times? This is great. Well, those of
you could say it's almost a habit.
No, it is. It is almost a habit. How many things make a habit?
I don't know, but I just thought that would be a good transition to what we're talking about today.
Oh, I killed that transition. Sorry.
Yeah, murdered it, Joe.
Well, I don't know if the process videos come out yet, but you can tell that we didn't have a process for that transition. Talk about the celebrating the small wins, the importance of it, how we do it, why we do it.
Well, so this comes from a book that you and I actually listened to together on a road trip, I don't know, a couple months ago, before there was no such thing as a road trip. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. One of the main sort of things that the book talks about is this idea of the Keystone habit, right? And that the Keystone habit, which we're planning to talk about in another vlog, is like the one habit that makes a bunch of other habits a whole lot easier to ingrain. And one of the sort of keystone parts of a Keystone habit is the idea that it builds these continuous small wins all the time. It gives you this opportunity to get a little dopamine hit or to have a little bit of mini success that makes it possible to keep doing it. And in fact, those little small wins encourage you to continue that habit. So, in the book, they talk about small wins are a steady application of advantage. We talk about that all the time. How can you leverage or take advantage of your resources and your people? A lot of it comes down to celebrating the mundane, getting really excited about when even the smallest things go right, because there are so many opportunities for things to go wrong. There's so many opportunities to be critical, but celebrating those small wins is hugely important. And once again, we have an example from recently. We asked our team to give us ideas for this vlog. We said, hey, we're not bad at it, but we're gonna run dry. And so if there's things you guys want us to talk about, do it. One of our team members said, hey, I came up with 12 ideas for you, and I put them all in a list, and they're ready for you guys. And I admitted I was kind of a jerk. I said, hey, well, did you make sure to give us an outline for them all too, so that we could talk about them easily? And you stepped right in and said, hey, I think that there was something wrong on the audio of your call. I think what you meant to say was thank you. And the truth is, number one, I wasn't being very grateful for all the hard work that person put into coming up with those ideas and how much easier it did make my life. But that's a big win when you ask people to participate, or that's a great small win. When you ask somebody to participate and you tell them, thank you, that's huge.
Well, and celebrating small wins, also being specific about how you do it. We have a weekly meeting and we try to put as many kind of, we call them big wins, but they're, in all intents and purposes, they're small wins, but just little victories that we achieved over the past week. Because you're right, the big wins are so hard to come by. And most businesses with the big initiatives that they fail a lot more than they succeed. So celebrating the small things that helped you get there along the way is important, not only as personally, like for you as the individual, but for the team too. Because if all you do is measure success and failure on that very big rock end result stuff, you're going to get discouraged more than you're going to get encouraged.
Yeah, and the whole sort of trick to this is you've got this pattern of positive reinforcement. And that pattern of positive reinforcement gets people motivated to continue to get that positive reinforcement. So, without having to actively do anything, you're building team cohesion, you're getting the results that you want. And the truth is that the end achievements are often a lot bigger than you could have ever anticipated, just because you are constantly reinforcing in a positive way these small things.
Mm-hmm. So celebrate the small wins, not only for yourself to make your life a little bit easier and to build encouragement to keep moving towards that big why that you're trying to achieve, but also celebrate the small wins as a leader out there. Celebrate the small wins for your team and do it publicly. Somebody builds a new process for something, or somebody tweaks something, or somebody catches a mistake before it gets off the floor out to the client or to the customer, and fixes it themselves and takes it. That's a celebrate those things and do it publicly, and make sure that you call people out for doing those little things that help move the needle, because there's no big wins in a vacuum. You win the games in practice, not during the game. Celebrate those those momentum shifts that happen in between planning the work and achieving that big vision.
Well, and to your point, nobody gets to the big leagues without playing in the little leagues first. No big win can happen without a whole bunch of small wins that lead up to it. So make sure that you're celebrating all of them.
Recognize them, celebrate them, communicate them. Small wins, they're important, and you're not going to get the big one if you don't have a lot of tiny ones between now and then.
Yep.
Well, like, comment, subscribe. That would be a big win for us. We want to continue to put out good content, and we just want to make sure that people are watching this and that we're earning your subscription, your likes, your shares, your comments. So comment below. Let us know some of your small wins, or maybe unique ways in your organization that you celebrate those small wins, those incremental victories in between. We'd love to know what you do, and maybe even borrow some for our folks, and just share them with anybody. I guarantee there's some people watching this that love this concept and want to know a way to do it. So until next time, thanks, Pat. Peace, peeps.